श्रुत्यादि सर्वशास्त्राणामालयं करुणालयं श्रीरामकृष्णत्वां वन्दे विश्वमङ्गलकारकम्। The Anubandha Chatushtaya text begins with the Prakarana Grantha Vedāntasāra begins with the Anubandha Chatushtaya. Adhikari Vishaya Sambandha Prayojanani. Who is Adhikari? We saw in the foregoing sutras. Now we are coming to the next Anubandha, that is Vishaya. What is meant by Vishaya? Now he is telling Vishayaha Jiva Brahmaikyam Shuddha Chaitanyam Prameyam Tatra Eva Vedāntanam Tatparyat. What is the Vishaya? What is the subject matter? We told, we have heard, we have known in the first class itself. It is a Prakarana Grantha and it will give the essence of Vedanta. And here, what is the subject matter of this book? What am I going to deal here? Who is the Adhikari, he told? What is the subject matter of this book? All Vedantic, Advaitic Vedantic Prakarana Granthas, treatises on Vedanta. What is the subject matter? He is telling. The subject matter is oneness or identity of the individual soul with the absolute existence, not cosmic soul, but the absolute Brahma. Jiva Brahmaikya. Vishayaha Jiva Brahmaikyam. The identity. There are no two. Just like when I say I am Brahman, there are no I and two. Just like when I say I am Vinayakananda, there are no two. Vinayakananda is not different from I. We will go ahead and see what is Samanadhikarana. When we deal with the Aham Brahmasmi. But for the present, we will understand there is the absolute existence, there is whole of relative existence. And in the whole of relative existence, my individual existence are there. So many jivas are there. So many lives are there. In that I am also is there. Who am I? What is my real identity? When we clearly observe, some power unknown to me is bringing me from depths of my being to deep sleep, from there to the dream state, from there to the waking state, not out of my will. It is happening by itself. Somebody is bringing me. The moment I was brought to the bodily level, my awareness comes to the bodily level, I become conscious of the bodily existence and identify. The moment I identify with this body as myself, immediately the world stands before me. And I am kept there participating. I think this is myself. This is subject-object relation, the objective world is there. A part of this universe, this body, I am taking as the subject, identifying with it. Immediately there is an objective world which I am going to see. And I am there for few hours. And then I am withdrawn. My identity is lost with the body. I don't know what happened to the body. There is no body for me. There is no world. I am projected again. So I don't know which power is taking me. I am projected again into another body, dream body. The moment I identify with the dream body, the dream world appears. I participate in the dream world as if it is real. It is real for me as long as I am in dream. I participate, I weep, laugh, do everything, and from there also I am withdrawn. I don't know who withdraws and for what. What for I was brought here, I don't know. Why for I was taken there, why was I withdrawn, I don't know. I enter into deep sleep. And what happens there, I don't know. Am I taken to some other realm from there? Some other dimension like heaven or anything? I don't know from there. I might be taken because some power is taking me here. It is only identification and the subject-object presentation. Otherwise I am myself. Each world he might be taking to some other world where I have some friends and family and all which I don't know. Maybe that. What happens after that I don't know. Who am I really? I am identifying each time with some body, in dream body, in deep sleep I don't know whether I exist or not. When I come to the waking state, again this body I am identifying as myself. Till I come to the body level, I have an independent existence, and the moment I come to the bodily level, there is again, I say body itself as myself, and there is a world to participate. Who is that? Passing through the Jagrat Swapna Sushupti. And what is happening? Where am I? This question comes. Our Rishi Munis, the ancient sages and seers, they toil day and night with the question, what is real? What is real? Why am I brought here to this waking state? Is it real? How much validity can I give to this? The first question started coming, is this real? If dream is dream, what is this? From here also I am kept only for a few hours and taken inside. Here there is a continuity, there is no continuity in dream. Today's dream ends there. With the self-dissolving, with the withdrawal of my identity with the dream body, dream self dissolves, the dream world also dissolves. Again when I go to the dream state, I identify with a new body because there is no continuity of the past. But whereas here I am withdrawn, and when I come back there is continuity, that's all. If I cannot come back to that body again, then the body becomes dead body. And I don't know through which body again the nature or whichever power that brought me to this power, this body, that power, to which body it is going to present myself. What is happening? Who is that I? They went on asking this question. They started seeing very little outside and started looking more and more towards themselves. Went to the depths of their being. Where from am I coming? Where from I am coming to the waking state? Can I go there? I am coming from within and projecting to the physical body and seeing this world, I am withdrawn. Can I not see from this? When I come to the waking state, I have intelligence, I have mind, I have body, I have senses, I have heart, I have all instruments that can perceive this world, and I can turn inward and transcend also, which is not given to any other species other than human beings. Manushyetara pranaya, none of they have the provision to think and act at will. Man alone can do it. He can turn his avritta chakshu, amritatva michan. I want immortality. I want eternal peace, eternal bliss. The momentary joys of this world, which is bringing series of unending suffering and bondage, why should I fall into it? I want eternal. I want eternal. That innermost urge to search for the eternal made them to turn inward. Where from I am coming to this body? Where from I coming to this body? He wanted to slowly go in the path in which he came back. This is meditation. The Guru gives an hint, Tattvamasi. Immediately he says, Aham Brahmasmi. Guru says Tattvamasi, he starts searching. So ultimately he dives within, one by one layer, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya. Every Anandamaya he crosses and sees. He is that eternal being. And then he comes back to the waking state again and finds that a new light in his vision. There is no subject-object relation, but one substance that has become many, in which his body also is there. Same pattern as in dream. In dream, mind becomes many. The house is mind, person is mind, water is mind, space is mind, everything is mind. Sukha, dukkha are also mind. In dream, the sukha, mind has become sukha. Dukkha also, mind has become dukkha. It looks like sukha and dukkha. Sukha I want, dukkha I don't want, I feel in dream. But both are mind. When you know both are mind, you will not worry. Just like when a house catches fire in TV, you will not pour water. Anytime you are done, you are not done. Why? Fire was there. Because you know, the screen alone, light alone is playing on the screen. There is no real fire. Like that, in dream, if you wake up and see the dream, you will know mind alone has become all this. Similarly, on the mind screen, as in the dream, on the mind screen, mind itself is playing as many. Like that, in consciousness itself has become this world and all beings. There is one reality which is working as Jiva, which is working as the world. One reality has become subject-object, a multifarious world that we see. One of the important points we have to deeply think, what is this Chaitanya? Consciousness. You see, in science we easily say, we are accustomed to say, the matter and energy are interconvertible. E is equal to mc square. How many times we have heard, how many times we have told it also. Matter and energy are interconvertible. Matter can be converted into energy, energy can precipitate back into the... And latest quantum theory, quantum physics defines matter as energy itself. Very difficult to distinguish between matter and energy, because at the finest level, where there is no more split is possible of the matter, at that level, every moment it is disappearing, becoming energy and manifesting itself as the matter. This is happening at every level. When we see this, what is body and what is matter are identical. Where from the life came? All these questions come. If the matter and the energy are interconvertible, how can you convert it unless it is one substance? I cannot convert water into stone. Can I convert water into stone? No. Because the substances are entirely different. I can convert water into ice, water into vapor. Water and vapor, water can be converted into ice because they are different states of one substance. If matter and energy can be converted into each other, then they are one substance. One substance has appeared as two. There are different states of one substance. What is that substance? That is consciousness. Consciousness has appeared. Everything is happening in consciousness. Object we touch and see, as hard, soft, everything is nothing but vibrations. A particular state of vibration, it looks like solid. Another state, it looks like liquid. Another state of vibration, it's the atomic level if you see, which we can't see. Because of our gross mind and senses, we see matter. Otherwise, it is energy, it is consciousness. So, this consciousness is interpreted by my senses as matter and energy. So, this ultimately, you see, one substance has become all this. In religion, in Hindu religion alone, this concept of one ultimate reality is there. And then just to see how you go inside every night to from dream state to deep sleep, and then in deep sleep there are two stages that all the recordings of the waking, identity, knowledge, my duties and responsibilities, my tendencies, everything goes to seed form, as if in a hard disk. Everything is kept in the inactive seed form. Everything enters into seed form. And then second stage, it expands into the consciousness. That is my real nature. Again I wake up. This is individual. And the microcosm and macrocosm are built on the same principle. So just like we dissolve every day into the infinite eternal existence as my own self and enjoy the bliss, and again project out to the bodily level of accepting the limitations and seeing subject-object duality. In the same way, the whole universe dissolves in the absolute existence. And again, after, we can't say after some time, because time doesn't exist there. At a point, in the timeless existence, again, there is creation. Again, there is the dissolved world again manifests. This is the beautiful thing in which the all jivas, the whole universe with the jivas dissolve and again reappear, we call the absolute existence. It is timeless, spaceless causation. There is no cause and effect law. One object giving birth to the other. From mud, pot is coming. One is getting converted into mud is getting converted into tree. Tree is built up from, again it goes back to mud. Cause and law of cause and effect. It's a whole relative existence is a constantly changing flux because there is time. Time and space. Time is registered by change or continuity. There is change only there is time. Changeless. Everything becomes still. There is continuity. Time is there, but just everything is still, but it's continuing. That continuity is there, also time is there. And continuity also disappears. There is no time. There is no matter. There is nothing except consciousness alone remains. Time is so time, space, both are not there. Causation, kriya is not there. Action or movement, nothing is there because avayava hina. There are no limbs which can move about. There is no duality. There are no two. So in one absolute homogeneous existence, only pure existence without matter, mind or life or nothing. Only ocean of bliss and existence. Even time and space are not there. What it is cannot be conceived by mind or intellect. That absolute we call Brahman. And the whole relative existence we call Jagat, the macrocosm. The whole macrocosm appears from the absolute, the relative existence. This we call it relative. Relative existence and absolute existence. There are two existences. With the appearance of time and space, it beautifully happens in the ocean of. The ocean means immediately don't bring space into mind. Spaceless existence, timeless existence, the pure existence. Consciousness without its contents. I am conscious of this person now. Now consciousness without the contents, what it is. That consciousness, the pure consciousness. That, in that, the one point I cannot say because there is no dimension. Something somewhere. Somewhere everything you get associated with time and space. No. Timeless space is there. Time and space appears. One center of consciousness. One space appears. Time and space has come into existence. Space has continuity. From that the one by one product comes. When the creation is ready, the jivas appear. Some center of consciousness. Why does this happen? Why this creation take place? It is excess of bliss. It is ocean of bliss. Excess of bliss manifests as, just like some problem is there in the allergy is there, it will manifest as blisters on the body. Excess of joy is there. It starts laughing out. When you heat water, it starts boiling. Bubbles start coming up. Tuk, 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 tuk. Excess of heat is coming out as bubbles. Like that, in ocean of consciousness, the joy, excess of joy, unable to bear the bubble come up. That is, the duality is manifesting. Time and space is manifesting in that. This time and space manifestation in that beautifully happens. And once the time and space appears, the creation is complete. Interaction with the materials, objects, and finally, when the creation, Akashad Vayu Vayuragni Agnirapa Advya Prithvi Prithvyam Oshadaya Oshadebhyo Annam Annat Purushaha. When some centers of consciousness is pervaded by consciousness, its substratum is consciousness, it's consciousness which has manifested as this world. In that, the certain centers of this pervading consciousness reacts to the environment. Some centers. And once the center is activated, immediately develops a subject, I. Immediately it says I. Subject. Once the subject is formed, immediately there is the object. Objective world it perceives. It is like ocean of water in which one droplet, small tiny droplet is getting converted into ice. There was homogeneous ocean of water in which a point of water has become ice. It gets immediately independent identity, I, different from the whole ocean. And if you see, that piece of ice is nothing but the water. Except water, nothing exists in that. The individual, that subject, nothing exists there except consciousness. A ice piece in water, ocean of water, though it is distinct from water, it is not separate or different from water. But it gets an identity. There is distinction without difference. There is distinction. It is distinct, but there is no difference. This distinction without a difference, where distinction also dissolves, is called samadhi. The Jivatman, the individual consciousness, is the absolute existence. The Ananta Satchidananda. This is the subject matter of the Vedāntasāra. The Prakarana Grantha, the treatise of Vedanta. What is the subject matter? It is Jiva Brahmaikyam, the individual soul and the absolute existence are one and the same. Just like a ocean of water, a particle of water has become ice and has got an independent identity. He says, I am ice, I am not water. There is nothing in you except water. You are looking like as an ice, but you are water. When his identity dissolves in the ocean, when that ice particle becomes water, it has no more identity independent of the ocean. Then it says, I am the ocean. That is Aham Brahmasmi. So, Jiva Brahmaikya, when the Upadhi, that is limiting, adjunct, that particle of water is limited as its limitation is taken out, then it finds itself as the absolute. I am the absolute. I am Satchidananda. I am bliss absolute. I have nothing to search. I am Purna. I don't need anything. I impart existence to others. I impart bliss to all jivas. It is I who is present in all jivas. It's I in which the whole universe is floating. To that extent of awarenesses, there are different states of awarenesses. So, So, the subject matter is the oneness of the individual soul with the absolute existence. Don't say cosmic soul, individual soul and cosmic soul, because we'll see later on cosmic soul, the cosmic I is Ishvara. When it is told in the Vedāntasāra, Aham Brahmasmi, it is Jiveshvara Ekata only, but here Brahma term is used. And there the context is different. Then we will see when Trotakacharya takes up the Tika in the Vedāntasāra, he says, Aham Brahmasmi means Aham na Brahmasmi iti. Because Aham and Brahma, there are no two. There is no duality. He comments on the Shankaracharya's commentary while writing. He writes, Sureshwaracharya, I think. So, Jiva Brahmaikyam Shuddha Chaitanyam, that pure consciousness, Shuddha Chaitanya, what I told, in which all time, space, causation, everything is dissolved and nothing exists except Shuddha Chaitanya, the Ananta Sachidananda. Ananta without space, eternal without time. Exists without movement. Shuddha Chaitanya. Prameyam, he uses the term prameyam. Prameyam, to be realized. To be realized. Prameyam. Who will realize? Pramata. That's what he begins with, the Adhikari. Swanta, Nirmala. Nirmala Swanta Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna Pramata. That Pramata, one who is inquiring into the reality, he is Pramata, and this is Pramata Prameya. Brahma is Prameya. The individual soul is the Pramata, who is trying to understand, and the process of identification is called Pramana. Pramana, Pramata, Prameya. This identity of the individual soul with the absolute existence is the subject matter, which is Prameya, which is to be realized by the Pramata, the individual soul, with the Pramana, that Aham Brahmasmi as the Vakya, Guru Vakya. Tatra eva Vedantanam Tatparyat. There alone lies the essence of Vedanta. The whole Vedanta, their final essence. Our Turyananji Maharaj, Hari Maharaj, he started studying intensely. He did not come to Sri Ramakrishna for many days. At that time, Ramakrishna asked, why he is not coming? They say he is studying scriptures. Vedanta. Vedanta is scripture. And then Shastra. When he comes after some time, Thakur asks, I heard that you are studying scriptures, Vedanta. What does your Vedanta say? God alone is real and all else is. God alone is real and all else is but for 2 days unreal, transitory, mithya is only visible. Try to realize that. That is a whole, if you read, Shankaracharya says, all the scripture, what is the essence. I will tell in half a shloka. Shlokardhena pravakshami yaduktam grantha kotibhihi. What does he say? ब्रह्म सत्यम जगन मिथ्या जीवो ब्रह्मैव नापरः नापरः जीवो ब्रह्मैव नापरः श्लोकार्धेन प्रवक्ष्यामि यदुक्तं ग्रंथकोटिभिः ब्रह्म सत्यम जगन मिथ्या मिथ्या ही doesn't say असत्यम मिथ्या it's appearance only मिथ्या जीवो ब्रह्मैव नापरम जीवो ब्रह्मैव नापरः. So that is the essence of Vedanta. He says, because the whole Vedanta ends up there with the identity of the Jiva and Brahma. So we will end this sutra. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.